biased opinions. Very biased opinions. Biased opinions.
Welcome back, everybody, to another roundup of the World Cup. Myself and Thomas with you, as always, as this World Cup ploughs on. We've gone through a whole round of group game fixtures, and we've started with the games in Group A and Group B for their second round fixtures. But before we touch on all of that, it's a couple of days removed now, Tom. What are your thoughts on England? We were very negative after the game.
My first thought is you've forgotten to thank people for liking and subscribing.
Well, I was leaving that for you.
And I'm really happy that you like and subscribe us. We have 48 subscribers now, and we thank you greatly.
Maybe 49 by the time this video goes out.
Maybe 50.
No, don't be silly. We quit at 50.
That's the end of it. So England, maybe I feel slightly better than I did at the time, but I still stick to the fact that that second half was garbage.
Yeah, the second half addressed the fears that we had, didn't it? Of like the fact of Tunisia banked in and England really struggled to break teams down with 2 banks of 4.
They did.
Moving the ball side to side in a slow manner is not the way to get that job done.
Not at all.
And if it wasn't a set piece, they probably wouldn't have scored.
No.
Although, I do think Loftus-Cheek played quite well when he came on. And
Loftus-Cheek and Rashford. Yeah, you know,
so they added a freshness. And I do feel generally happier about England. A couple of days removed, just that relief has gone out and a bit more kind of like, you know what, we're in the tournament now.
Could be worse, we could be Morocco.
It could be a lot worse. Gareth Southgate's dislocated his shoulder.
That must have been all that cheering he did at the final whistle.
Get used to it, Gareth. Get used to it. We're taking this baby all the way to at least game 4.
Yes. Yes, we are.
Yeah.
Right. Group H.
Yes, Group H. So that's Group H was the final group. Had games. The first game of the day was Colombia against Japan.
Yep.
I think the shocks came in this group.
Yep. I think, according to the pundits, both teams that they wanted to win did not.
Wanted to win being the word, isn't it? They were very heavy.
They were very
Colombia were
very pro Colombia and the other team that lost.
So Japan ended up winning 2-1. Colombia had one of the earliest red cards in World Cup history.
Was it 3 minutes?
3 minutes. Have you seen the quickest one?
No.
Oh, it's so good.
Is it Steven Gerrard?
No, it's a guy who plays for, I think a guy who played for Uruguay against Scotland. After about a minute, he absolutely sides Gordon Strachan down. And the referee just goes nuts sending him off. He's like this.
It's hilarious.
It's really worth watching. But Colombia were down to 10 men early on in the game. Japan made it 1-0. Ex-Man United player Shinji Kagawa.
We like him though.
We do.
We do like him.
And but Colombia did play really well. Got it back to 1-1. But then the 10 men, having 10 men for too long, got ground down, and Japan gone on to win it. Fair play to Japan.
Good for them.
Yeah, I think they're a decent side. They're often underestimated. I think they've got a good chance.
They're technically gifted. They just, you know, this actually gives them the best possible chance of going through. Yeah. Who would have thought a win in your first game gives you the best possible chance of going through?
I wish England would have done that.
My God, I could work for BBC right now.
Wow, play your cards right, Tom.
That's the entire point of this, right? Second game, Poland-Senegal. Tell me what you thought.
Well, I thought Poland were terrible. I really did. And I have to be blunt about it. I thought Senegal, they were the ones that wanted to play the football. It wasn't a great game.
No.
But Senegal took their chances. They won 2-0. The second goal was slightly contentious, where the guy, should he have been allowed back on the pitch to score? Yeah. But, you know, as we say, you've got a goalie like Szczesny in goal. He's always got a fuck up in him.
You always know there's a mistake coming.
And Poland got a goal back, but they were always going to be looking to Lewandowski to carry them through, and he looked poor, and the whole team just looked off the pace.
Chris, the only team I've liked the look of that's a one-man team thus far has been Portugal. Everyone else who's come in with their one-star player.
Get off your Portugal high.
They're winning the World Cup. It's going to happen.
Well, I was going to say they haven't won a game yet, but they changed that today.
They did change that.
They did.
They also have the top goal scorer in the tournament. But
We're
getting ahead of ourselves.
We're getting ahead of ourselves.
To finish
How do you know that? It hasn't happened yet.
It'll happen tomorrow. I liked Senegal. You know before this that I had Senegal going through in this group, and I'm not surprised they beat Poland, and I'm not going to be surprised on Sunday, June the 24th, when they beat Japan. Which is odd because I'd guess that Japan will beat them 1-0.
So, everyone's had a game now.
Yeah.
Who do you like the look of so far?
Well, as I just
you did just say Portugal, but is there anybody else?
Having a quick look at this, Belgium have come as advertised.
Take your Cristiano Ronaldo sunglasses off.
I mean, to me, they've still been the best team in this tournament this far. But
I think Ronaldo's shit.
Yeah, well, you and most of Britain apparently.
I'm a Messi man.
Very Lionel, aren't you? I think Belgium look really good. Honestly, like Belgium are one of the only teams that have come out as a favourite and really stand their authority on the tournament thus far.
Yeah. And you also forgot about the 3 lines being good. But anyway, moving swiftly on. There was another game yesterday. We went back to Group A, where host nation Russia played off against Egypt.
Both of us got this result wrong.
Both of us did get this result wrong, and the heralded return of Mo Salah, the King of Kings. That was bad to say, probably, but
the happy maker, the happiness maker.
Yeah. I would say he was probably not 50% fit.
He wasn't that fit, but I mean, like, Egypt are a poor side.
It was a poor first half in general.
We've been lied to, though. All this, Egypt are a good team. We should be excited to watch them play. I'm not seeing it. They had a good 30 minutes in the second half against a Russia side that was already 3-0 up.
I was going to say that. I'm glad you said that because I was going to say it as well. It's been one of my bones of contention over the last couple of days, really. But so Russia really in the second half took the game by the scruff of the neck and got 3 goals. I think the guy who got 2 goals in the first game, Cherchev, he scored another goal, and they got a couple of bad bits of defending, although they were good finishes. But then it took 3-0 down before Egypt suddenly realised, oh fuck, we might be out of the World Cup, and they started playing. Why did they leave it so late?
They were poor.
Why couldn't they show this urgency in the first game against Uruguay?
No, they. To me, this just proves that they were at best a one-man team, and that's that. Yeah, so Russia ran out 3-1. That didn't confirm them into that they would have qualified, but we can tell you now they have qualified.
And the reason,
how do we know that?
Yeah, well, we'll just do the other game in Group A as it's on there. It was the second game that was played today, and it saw Uruguay beat Saudi Arabia.
Correct.
Cool.
Another not very exciting Uruguay match.
Yeah, they played 2 games and they've got 2 1-0 wins and they've looked poor in both games.
They strike me as the sort of team that will be incredibly poor in the group, somehow scrape their way out, and then have an incrable round of 16 match. Do you know what I mean? Like, just all of a sudden, Cavani and Suarez.
It's likely they're going to play a Spain or a Portugal, so that'll be an interesting match.
Yeah.
Whatever happens.
Who would you rather have, Russia or Uruguay?
I think that you would still say you'd rather play Russia.
Yeah.
Just because you do have that Suarez and Cavani factor. And they are nuggety in defence. They're hard to score against.
Godin and the other one, Gutierrez.
Goal scorer Jimenez.
That's what I meant.
But Suarez got the goal. It was an absolute howler from the keeper.
That's terrible.
But nothing really much else happened in the game. I'm not going to get back Saudi Arabia because they clearly weren't a great side at this World Cup. No. And hopefully they'll get something out of the Egypt game and they'll have something to go home with.
Yeah.
So, but Group A is done and dusted in terms of the teams who've gone through. We just have to wait to see who finishes first and second.
Yeah, and that'll happen next week.
So we move on to Group B.
Yep.
And the first game that happened today was actually Portugal against Morocco.
My boys.
And I will let you have the stage again so you can talk about your... Well, I'm going to...
Portugal were terrible. But my man crush scored a goal, and they won, and they now are on 4 points, which means they're currently topping the group.
Andre?
Is
that your man crush?
Oh, Just Fontaine.
Then I...
It's in every single one of these.
When Ronaldo scored that goal, I thought it's Just Fontaine's record in doubt.
Well, I thought the same thing. I was like, we're going to have to bring up Just Fontaine tonight because...
And we did.
We did.
Are there other Fontaines?
YouTube complete.
Oh, you didn't do it.
No, there's Just Fontaine. Oh, man. Anyway, Morocco actually played quite a good match of football. They really must be regretting not trying to play against Iran because they were more than a match for Portugal for most of it. And Portugal were lucky to come away 1-0 winners, but...
I tell you, I absolutely wholeheartedly agree. Morocco dominated this game.
Oh, they did. They were all over.
it took an absolute worldie of a save from Raul Patricio.
Yeah, and I think you actually pointed out who's the first person to congratulate him.
Well, it was notable. I don't know whether they highlighted it to make it look like that, but it was clear Ronaldo was right there, the first one to give him a big hug. Yeah. Gordon Banks level save.
It was fantastic.
It was a really good save. Check it out if you haven't seen it.
Full extension.
And I'm going to give you a little live footage.
I haven't seen this yet.
Possibly the worst dive ever is Pepe, or Peep, as he sometimes likes to be called.
What is it? He thought it's
a Morocco player has literally gone and just patted him on the back, and Pepe has gone down in horror and anguish. Yeah.
Yeah, you probably should get a ban for that. I can't argue with Gary Lineker.
That was terrible. I know there's dives, but that was literally
that just doesn't even make any sense.
That's blatant cheating to get a man sent off or booked.
And it's not even good cheating. He hasn't even done well.
Yeah, well, yeah, he's not done well at all.
So, Ian, currently we're in the 52nd minute of Iran-Spain. The last game to be played today, and yesterday, obviously. I'm going to assume it ends 0-0. I'm going to assume that the Spanish fans are furious. And I'm going to also assume that their 81% possession rating just gets higher by the end, and yet they still don't score a goal.
Well, I'm going to disagree, and I'm going to think Spain will find a way. I can see the last 5 minutes.
You love Spain.
I do like Spain. I like them a lot more than Portugal. I'll tell you that much.
Portugal?
Portugal. You go, girl.
Glory be.
Yeah, so we'll obviously tell you how that match panned out. I'm sure you already know anyway by the time we talk about
it. I really hope you have. Should we quickly do
let's crack on with the war charts.
We cheated a little bit, didn't we? And we've actually filled out a couple of these results. So, should we just really quickly gloss it?
Yeah, well, I mean, if you want to do Group H, I got nothing for Colombia, Iran, and I got nothing for Poland, Senegal.
I got nothing for Colombia, Japan. I got 1 point for guessing Senegal would win.
Good pick, that, Thomas.
It was. I'm a big fan of the Senegalese.
And I actually got nothing for Russia, Egypt, because I put down 0-0.
I got nothing for Russia, Egypt either. Now, I think we've both got a point for the Uruguay match.
Yeah, I still think we're going to just pick up a point apiece on today's game, so I put 4-0 to Spain. That's not looking likely.
No,
I put 5-1.
I put Portugal to win. You put Portugal to win? Yeah. Well, I don't... Oh, there it is. Oh, Diego Costa scored.
Oh, Diego Costa's just scored for Spain. Clearly a man who is just as good, if not better, than Ronaldo. And I think that goal has actually mean he's got more goals from him now, doesn't it? Ronaldo's got, what, 2? Because De Gea was an own goal.
I'm getting a new co-host.
And that you can't count that scuffy free kick.
Stab at me.
Tom, do you want to open some stickers?
Stickers? Did you bring stickers?
Well, as you've been a good boy, I did buy 6 packs of stickers.
Ah! Stickers! 3 each. Get excited for this, everybody. Let's go out and get more stickers myself. I've got Vitolo of Spain. Shinji Okazawa.
Nice.
Okazawa.
Oh, I keep getting Spain.
Boo! I got this again. I got Panini Man again.
Well, I got Leroy Sane.
Same.
And he always...
Oh, I've got Sergio Romero, who's not in this World Cup.
Nice. I haven't got anybody.
Right. I can't believe we just got a double shiny.
Iran don't deserve that, that's what Chris Sutton said. And even though Chris Sutton says it.
That man only speaks the truth. I have a Saudi. Oh, I've got Sergio Ramos.
Yay!
Spain, a Captain.
I got him already.
Oh yeah, we have all of those dudes.
Oh, I got a host city. Oh, Katerinburg.
Katerinburg.
There we go. That's a nice one.
And on to the final set of stickers.
I hope I get Peel.
Peel. Who do you have, Peel?
Yeah, but I'd like to have him. I'd like my version of Peel.
There. I've got Yannick Carrasco of Belgium, but that rounds us
out. I got Lucas Fabianski.
Oh.
I've got Batshuayi.
Oh.
I've got
Matuidi.
I think we might have Blaise Matuidi already.
Well, what number is he? Let's find out before we say
Yes, let's find out. He is number 2 0-1.
Oh, I'm at the Portugal team. We're
Oh
gonna
my
won.
god, this is what it's all about. We do!
Ah.
Fuck you, Blaise Matuidi.
But if anyone has Paul Pogba, we are interested.
Yeah, and if anyone has Blaise Matuidi, we don't want it.
We're willing to give you him if you're so inclined.
You can have him for Paul Pogba or any other one we don't have.
From Thomas and Ian. Bye.